Hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good whatever time it is in your country, man. How's it going? Cruz is in the house. Isaac is already in the house. Mr. Tripix in the house. Thank you for being here. I didn't expect anybody, to be honest with you. Still evening here in my country, and the majority of my people are overseas. Like 99.999% of my people are sleeping right now. So I didn't really expect anybody. I just wanted to go live and get my frustration out of the system because of the so-called Super League and all that. So, but hey, I can see people already in the chat, more than 12 people. Thank you so much for being here. This is a huge sacrifice for many people for just watching me. I wanted just to record, just say something, maybe just make a video and, But thank you for being here, my friend. Been a while, more than a month, I think. Been very busy, working, family, traveling, and all the good stuff. So I'm here, man. I'm gonna send a link for you guys so you can talk, because I don't have anything to say. I want people just to be able to talk. Okay, give you the voice. Just say whatever you want to say, because this is crazy. We can't allow this to happen, because it's just selling the soul to the devil, to the money. I'm in America. That's what we do here. Okay, we don't really care about the tradition, and all that. No relegation, no nothing, stuff like that. It's all about money. But the real football is supposed to stay authentic, All right, Steven is in the house. Mr. Henry from New York City is in the house. Let me say hi to all my people before we start talking. Okay, as you can see, Isaac Cruz. Cruz, please come live and talk to us and tell us what you think. Seku, Mr. Seku from Ghana, I think. My brother here has just a very long name. We have Mr. Hilton is in the house. Henry in the house. Mohammed in the house. Thank you, my brothers, for being here. Much appreciated, because I didn't expect so many people. It's too late for many people to come. So let me do the right thing and get some people already, because I have nothing to say. Okay, so people, you have the link. All you have to do now is copy the link and then come through, talk to us if you want. I'm recalling that Pepsi ad, then players replace. Okay, yeah. I know what you mean, Mr. Mohammed. Kick these teams out of the league. So if they kick us out of the league, and then are you gonna continue to be a Chelsea fan? Yes or not? That is the question, though. Cruz, my brother, talk to me.
What's going on, bro? How are you?
Good. What do you have to say, bro?
It feels a bit fake. It doesn't feel real. What this was happening.
Yeah.
I've been watching like a few videos.
You're kind of a little low, Cruz.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, much better.
Yeah.
Harry, how are you doing, brother?
Pretty good. I'm doing good.
Yeah, man. So I know it's very late for many people overseas.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm still awake.
It's okay here. Yeah, I just wanted to give people a platform to express themselves. Cruz, are you still there?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I don't know. It's just it's a bit strange for me. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What we know why it's really cut and dry. We know why they want to do it. We know it's all about money. We know they don't care about the fans. They don't care about human beings. Even
Mm-hmm.
it's all about money. There's only certain percentage of people that earn the type of money that are even involved in this whole conversation, and they all run different functions, whether it's banks, whether
Mm-hmm.
it's oil, whether it's certain industries, and they're all aligned. So
Mm-hmm.
the richer get richer, and it's us people who are normal people in society. We feel the brunt because as much as people are gonna say I'm not gonna it's our teams, so you're not gonna say I'm not gonna watch it, I'm not gonna do. Come on.
Yeah, Cruz. Somehow you're still a little low, brother. Can you like put your volume up? In the meantime, I'm gonna talk to Henry. Henry, what do you have to say, brother? What do you think about the Super League?
That is just they're about to kill the football we like watching. They're about to kill that. I don't know
Okay.
what they're bringing about Super League up
Okay. So are you
because
gonna if we leave if we get there if it became real, are you gonna continue to support Chelsea Football Club or are you gonna say no and create your own team?
yeah, I will support Chelsea forever, but I'm not buying the idea of Super League because it's not gonna make the football interesting anymore. It's gonna be like Chinese play. We want to see that flair in football, watch the fun, but once they switch to Super League, it's not gonna be no more interesting. There'll be too
Yeah,
much games playing here and there. It's not gonna be interesting again.
more money for the rich people, right?
Yeah,
Uh, that is it's gonna be really strange, and I don't know. Do really Abramovich need money, or he was forced to get into this? Because anyway, it's what's going to happen with or without you. So you have to join the club, right? That's the
Yeah,
way I see it for Chelsea Football Club.
yeah,
Cruz,
exactly.
are you still there?
Yeah, can you hear me all right, or is it still?
Yes. Now, yeah. Now I
now
can hear you.
better.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, yeah, exactly. He has to. He can't say no if all the big
Mm-hmm.
are getting involved. Again, I just think it's so strange. I remember the last time you were on, maybe we spoke about all of a sudden financial fair play was changing um,
Mm-hmm.
for the big teams like Barcelona who were struggling financially, and then now
Mm-hmm.
again, it's amazing. All these clubs are Juventus are nearly going to be liquidized. I think Inter got bought out a season ago by a
Mm-hmm.
couple of fund investors. Um, and now all of a sudden the money's struggling in all these other leagues, and now all of a sudden, bang, they got this brand new package, 3 point whatever billion, 5 billion.
Mm-hmm.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
It's really a joke.
It's just to keep the big teams where they are. It's
Mm-hmm.
everything that goes against football. We obviously like we're brothers, we some people we know from certain places, certain countries. Football is a get out, like, and to say to get 6 teams to be in one league, especially for in England,
Mm-hmm.
clubs at lower league level will suffer from this. There will be no money in football. There will be people who literally football can save their lives.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yeah, that's all gone because there's gonna be no money in watching the Premier League with no big six. There's gonna be no money in who cares who even cares about the championship now per se. Only because of the
Yeah.
some big players in the championship. But as soon as the money's gone, nobody comes here. Nobody's gonna come to Europe. The other European leagues are already struggling, so it's
Mm-hmm.
just a lot worse, man.
Oh my goodness, my goodness! I don't know who came up with this idea, but I know American owners, right? Cronkies
Yeah, I
and
think
yeah.
that's about the system in America with the way they control sports, and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of relegation is more like divisions and you move across but you don't go down. So
Yeah.
the way we like in outside of America, I would say, because even in other countries, Europe, in other countries, they have the similar format of relegation. You can go
Mm-hmm.
up, go down. But I think their format is just so anti-football. Maybe it works for NFL, maybe it works for baseball. I don't know, NBA, but for
Yeah.
football, whole passion of cups like the FA Cup, Leicester winning the Premier League, all those things of you can have a chance. You never know. Even though they still
Mm-hmm.
Man United are not in the Premier League, like Gary Neville was saying. Man United, sorry, are not in the Champions League. So it doesn't
Yeah.
mean money you're gonna do it, but it means yes, you deserve the best money in the club time.
Yeah. Let me get to the Fabrizio Romano, and when Cruz still having some issues with his earphones or something tonight, we can't really hear you properly, brother. So Fabrizio Romano, Mr. Here We Go himself here, the Super League founder clubs are gonna receive 3.5 billion. There we go. This is about the money. So this is just to say, hey, you have to come to us because we got money. You have to join us. Look, nothing done or announced yet about Bayern, Leipzig, Porto joining the Super League. So it will be decided very soon. Oh, so the league apparently still opened to many other clubs to join. Is that true?
Yeah,
Oh.
they still leave it open for other clubs to join, but the thing is, it's gonna kill the lower division. We're not gonna get players from lower division coming up again, because the lower division league will be just be nothing.
Yeah, man, you are absolutely right.
I think
What
they
what 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 can we do really to just prevent this from happening?
Yeah,
Who?
we here we can't do nothing. We can't do nothing because it's for the rich, and by the rich, that's
You,
it.
you can't like march and protest and do something. I mean, what? I mean, I don't know.
not watch.
Cruz, are you still there?
Yeah, can you hear me now? I don't know. So
Yes. Yeah.
yeah, maybe we don't watch it. Maybe we try to boycott if there's any additional payments. I don't know.
Are you
Maybe
gonna boycott to watch Mbappe and Haaland? Really?
That's the problem.
no, that's what I said. Like I said, I agree with you. I know your point there. I get it because people once they're gonna complain, but at the same time, it's our clubs. You know, we want to watch them.
Yeah,
So,
that's
We're
the
gonna watch them,
problem.
so that's the problem.
It's our club, so at some point we're gonna join the crew and like, okay, it is what it is. We can't change it. Let's just join it because they know exactly what they're doing. Those people, you know,
yeah,
they knew that they're gonna have a backlash and all that, but it's gonna be for a period of time, and then people will start taking it normally. And what if Chelsea are kicked from the Premier League and also from the Champions League, as it is? What's gonna happen? Like,
you can't play both. I think you can't. The Premier League it makes no monetary. Remember, the Premier League are not saints as well. You know, they love money. They put
yeah,
on and then they put on games on BT Sport and Sky during the pandemic. They wanted us to pay, um, extra money for us to watch the games that because we couldn't go to the games. They tried to charge £15 per game
mm-hmm.
on platforms. So not all of these people are saints. Just because someone else has got more money, who's offering more money, they no,
Yeah,
they boom.
absolutely.
The battle of the rich, like I think Henry said.
Yeah, it's just for the rich and by the rich.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely agree. And I heard that the Champions League could be suspended. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I saw some reports about that as well. Yeah,
Is that true?
But I don't know how legit it is. I'm not sure it's legit.
I've seen it on
Okay.
a major platforms, but I saw it on a few tweets and stuff. But I don't think
So that could mean that we're not winning the Champions League this season because we're going to do it. I mean, I'm getting excited, man. I think we can do it this season. Maybe it could be the last Champions League ever in the history, and it will be won by Chelsea Football Club. Why not? You know.
that'll be good. I just think it's the main thing about the Super League for me is the relegation point because they're saying that the I think 15 teams don't move and there's five that can change. There's interchangeable five teams. So all the big six, the Real Madrid, they can't get relegated. They can't leave. But the five other teams can change. So I don't know how that's fair. I don't know. I don't know. It sounds crazy.
Yeah, very very crazy. Somebody say, "Oh, this is fake news." It's not fake news, brother, because there is a club official statement, like Chelsea Football Club official statement. Let me probably share with you so you can, it's a Chelsea Football Club official statement says that. Let me see if I can find it quickly. So there we go. You see, this is Chelsea, right? So it says official statement from Chelsea Football Club. has today joined 11 of Europe's leading clubs in forming a new midweek competition, the European Super League. That's all you have to know. This is Chelsea, so don't tell me that it's fake news. And if you go to Arsenal official website, you're going to find the same exact thing. They knew exactly what they were going to do, and they published the same thing that, they write at the same time. So look, the Glazers, Manchester United vice chairman or whatever. I don't know, man. I think we've been dragged to this because we have no choice, because we don't need money to, we need money, of course. Billionaires want to be even more richer. And at some point, Abramovich is going to get his money back from the club. So, but honestly, I was thinking that Chelsea owner was going to say no. But if you say no and then you are left behind, that's...
The thing is about the big teams. It's about the big teams. Because if you say in England, it's all the top league teams that said yes. So
Because-
Chelsea cannot avoid to say no. And you go to other countries too, it's the big teams. Look at in Portugal, FC Porto, they're one of the biggest teams in Portugal. They are saying yes.
Yeah.
You go to France, PSG is saying yes.
Yeah.
So all the big teams are saying yes, and Chelsea cannot afford to say no. Because they want to belong where the big teams are.
And you have to remember as well, also, once you say no, what happens to you? Because the Premier League is finished. This is the new football. If this goes ahead, the Premier League is finished. Who cares who wins the Premier League if you can't get relegated from the Champions League? Think about that, how crazy that sounds. Because this would be the new Champions League. So if you can't get relegated from the new Champions League, why do teams care about winning the Premier League? Who cares? Nobody cares. We got to try and win the Super League. That's going to be the focus. FA Cup, Carabao, just forget about it. It will kill football completely at all levels.
Yeah, man. So do you have any information about the date that might start?
Not yet. They've not announced it yet. They're just trying to see if it will work or not. They just want to see how many teams going to support it. Once they get more teams, then they will start preparing for that.
I think they're going to try and start as soon as possible when there's no fans.
Cruz, you still have some issues, brother. I don't know if it's me, if it's my problem, or it's your issue. Henry, can you hear Cruz?
No, I can't hear him. I can barely hear him.
Yeah, he's very low, very, very low. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh,
hello.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Don't know why. Sorry, but yeah, I think
it's okay.
I think maybe they're gonna like Henry said, they're gonna check maybe to see what they can come up with, and then see who can be involved, and then once they decide, then maybe they go ahead.
Man, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm all over the place. Baggy TV is in the house, everybody. Baggy, can you come and talk to us, please? I don't know. Just came back from work, and what I see everywhere is like Super League, Chelsea official statement. I don't know what's going on here. And my goodness, I don't know, man. It's very sad to see. Now I can't even talk about the game on Tuesday, against Brighton. It's gonna happen. Do you guys think that this is going to happen or what?
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Thomas Tuchel is going to have a lot of questions tomorrow, I think. You need to face the media. He will be the first one to face the media, talk about the Super League and all that.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the managers say, if they all go with that club statement and say, well, it's the club's decision or something, because they need to be honest, because I know a lot of managers won't support this. They won't support this. They'll be honest, they won't.
Man, I don't know. We can maybe create our own league, How about us YouTube channels come together and just create our own league,
The protests and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think with the way like the YouTube community in terms of football has grown over the 5 or 6 years, I
Mm-hmm.
would probably be the best time to use all of that and come together as channels or as because some people have some big platforms, with
Yeah.
a lot of watches. And I think
Mm-hmm.
if we were gonna do something as fans, it would be through what the YouTube community of the football YouTube community. I think that speaks a lot for fans. I think the mainstream media don't like it, but I think as a fan base and as fans of football first before our clubs, I think we could do something. But it just depends on
Yeah.
some the revolution.
The revolution it's really sad, man. So do you let's see. I think Baggy is in the house. Hey Baggy.
Yo,
Thank you,
yo,
thank you.
yo.
Thank you for being here, brother. I know it's too late and you have a family and all that. Maybe have a walk in the
Yeah,
morning.
no worries. No worries,
Thank you
man.
for being here, man. What's going on? Talk to me.
Um, to be honest, I've been trying to sleep, but I just can't sleep, man. It's just making me angry. This news that I've heard today, man. Basically, Orgs,
Mhm.
a new league has been created. This
Okay.
league clashes with the Premier
The
League,
Champions League.
Hmm.
and that's the Premier League for us, Serie A in Italy, the Bundesliga also, and La Liga.
Hmm.
Um, Apparently, also Porto have jumped on the bandwagon.
Hmm.
So even the Portuguese league is involved in this now. So basically, this league is like a league that takes over the European competition. So
Hmm.
the top six in the Premier League will be moving over to that league. They will no longer be taking part in the Premier League. Now, officially, they're still in the Premier League, but
Hmm.
the actual Premier League itself is going to take action against these guys. There's
Okay.
talks right now that they're going to demote them, relegate
Hmm.
them to the Championship. There's talk that they're going to enforce bans, deduct points. There's a whole bunch of punishment that's being discussed right now. European competition. As of a couple of hours ago,
Hmm.
UEFA suspended the Champions League and the Europa League.
Oh
It's been
yeah?
suspended. Yeah, it's been suspended.
My
Okay.
goodness.
Our match with Real Madrid may never take place.
Jeez.
It is looking like that Paris Saint-Germain might be given the title unless they also join the Super League. Because right now the situation with Paris Saint-Germain is not very clear. Bayern Munich, up until 3 hours ago, they were
Hmm.
not in this. But 3 hours ago, they confirmed that they'll be joining the Superliga, and so has RB Leipzig.
Uh-huh.
They have they have decided to join. So the way it's looking right now is it's looking like that the UEFA is going to impose bans.
Hmm.
The leagues are going to impose bans, and also FIFA is getting involved because FIFA is saying
Hmm.
that any player that plays in the Super League
Hmm.
will also be banned from international football. So,
Goodness.
as we all know, these big clubs they have the best players in our national teams. So, who's going to play for the national teams? I mean, because they can't play. These guys can't play. Now,
Yeah.
the issue I have here is this: all these players
Hmm.
up until yesterday they didn't know about this because
Oh yeah.
from what
Hmm.
I understand, the players weren't aware of these developments. These developments were done in the boardroom. Even the managers. Some say
That's
that some managers knew, some managers didn't know. But I mean, can you imagine Tuchel trying so hard to get through to the FA Cup final, Champions
hmm.
League semi-final, if he had
And then
known that this was going to happen? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I
yeah.
mean, right now, it's looking like Leicester City will be given the title. It looks like Leicester City will be given the FA Cup. Okay, Leicester City have won the double without
Yeah.
doing nothing. Okay, no, seriously, they've won the double
My
because
goodness, my
you know,
goodness, my goodness. Baggy, you making me panic right now. I
I
can
but
I can have a
listen,
panic attack,
I
brother.
I
No,
can't sleep,
but the
man. I
issue
can't
is there's
sleep.
not only official statement from the FA. There's no official statement yet from the FA.
I couldn't quite make out what he said. Say that again, please.
Say it
I think
again.
there's no official statement from the English FA yet.
Oh,
They've not said anything yet.
no official
No,
statement.
no,
Okay.
nothing,
Mhm.
nothing,
So,
nothing yet,
okay.
nothing yet.
Okay.
There's been announcements made by UEFA only that I've seen,
Yeah.
official UEFA
Yeah.
announcement only. The leagues, as of now, none of them have actually said anything, from what I understand. The clubs have all posted. All the clubs have posted
Yeah.
on their official websites, but
Okay.
the leagues haven't. The only announcement that I've seen is the UEFA one. I've heard that FIFA has made one. I haven't seen it, but
I haven't seen FIFA too,
I've seen the UEFA one. Huh?
I even heard that the Super League thing already have like a website. Everything is running and ready. I haven't even checked on anything. That is
Oaks,
that. Yes, sir.
Oaks, they have a 4.5 billion pound budget for next season.
My goodness.
All
We are
right,
done.
this
We
is
are
something
done.
big. This is something big.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, they wouldn't make these moves unless they knew what they were doing and they had already planned it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
I mean,
yeah,
go on.
go ahead. I think they already have like lawyers and they already plan what legal issues they can go through, and they already
Yeah.
prepare like a team of, top lawyers just to fight cases and that.
Apparently, UEFA is preparing a $60 billion lawsuit against the Super League. So, what the crazy thing is this. The crazy thing is this. I mean, I've literally just finished recording and editing my video. That's going to be posted in a couple of hours.
Okay.
Okay. I'm against this. I hate this. 99.9% of the football fans are against this.
Yeah.
But come August, we have two choices. We can either turn our backs on our clubs, or we can continue supporting them, even though we disagree with them. And this
Okay.
is the
So
problem.
what
the
is your
problem.
choice? What would be your choice?
Ogs, I'll be honest with you. I don't know. Because
Cruz,
this is
Cruz,
crazy.
what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Follow the team or just create our own team? Another team. Maybe Stamford Bridge FC or something like that.
Yeah.
Hello, Cruz?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about what Baggy just said?
I think I'm a bit with Baggy. I'm not sure. I think, like I said, we can say no, and we can say we support our club. I can't see myself going to support Crystal Palace.
No, I agree.
Yeah, maybe it was planned before because we copy their shirt. So maybe
the kids.
we.
Ogs,
Yes.
listen. A few days ago, there was a massive sale at the Chelsea megastore. They were selling shirts for like peanuts. All right. I think they knew that if they don't get rid of the stock now, no one's gonna buy no more Chelsea shirts. Because me personally, I'm thinking about boycotting. Boycotting the league, the club. I'm seriously thinking about these things right now. And what the club is doing today, all right, is they're stabbing us all in the back, man. Because
they're stabbing us.
They're stabbing us in the back, man.
I think.
Go on, Cruz.
Sorry, just to say, I think for us, we're Chelsea fans. I think all of us are Chelsea fans. So I don't think it necessarily. When I say affects us, I don't know. Maybe you guys might have a point that I've maybe thought about, but I don't think it necessarily affects us. We may still compete in that competition. We still will be able to attract the big players. We'll still be all right. I think it's more for me, and it's probably a bit more sentimental as someone who's like played football, not to.
Oh, so if I hear you properly, Cruz, you're still very low, brother. But if I hear you, he's trying to find some positivity out of this. It's not going to affect us that much, but it could affect football in general in England, right?
Yes.
It's about the identity, brother. It doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? it just doesn't feel right. I don't know about it, but it just, we've been even victim of the oil money and all the nicknames and plastic fans, and just can you just imagine if I don't know, man. It just doesn't sound right to me. We will be fine. We will have a lot of money. Abramovich probably is going to get his money back that he invested to the club, and still have a lot of money to buy, players. But
No, but
what what
the
are we
issue
gonna get?
is,
Yeah,
if FIFA bans anybody from playing that league, from playing Russian competition, you can't even buy players because everybody wants to play
yeah.
for the national team.
We can't do business with other teams, right?
Yeah, you can't even
That
buy
is a
players.
good point.
I
That
mean,
is a good point.
the thing is this. The transfer window
Mhm.
that is regulated by the football federations of each country.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have an agreement on that. So the transfer window will go out of the window basically. All
Yeah.
right, so that's the first thing. The second thing is this. Um, our leagues. I mean, I love the Premier League. All right, so when I'll be watching the Premier League, there won't be no Chelsea in there because the Chelsea that we played in the Premier League is not going to be the same Chelsea that's played in the Super League. Because can you imagine playing twice as many games as we do right now? I mean, there's a good likelihood that we're going to have an A team and a B team, an A team playing in the Super League and a B team playing in the Premier League, and that is if we actually qualify and get promoted next season. Because if we get dropped and the six clubs get dropped, we got a fight on our hands, and then we've got to be competing in the Super League. So are we going to have two managers? Are we going to have a development squad playing in one league? And it's confusing the hell out of me. And to be honest, I feel that this is going to devalue the Premier League because having
Yeah.
six of the biggest clubs missing, or playing the second teams. It's like the FA Cup. The FA Cup has been devalued because a lot of teams are not are not playing their first team in the FA Cup nowadays, and that's what that's devalued the FA Cup, and we can see the same thing happening to the Premier League. And then what's the point? What's the point? And I want to ask the guys in the panel. How many of you are able to travel to the away games now? I mean, the home games will be in Stamford Bridge against Barcelona, Real Madrid, Juventus, and whatnot. But then the away games, we're going to be traveling to Spain, to Germany, to
I don't have a
Italy,
private jet. I don't have a private jet. I'm not
I mean,
rich, man.
I,
I have to.
I can't afford them tickets
I
and
can't
hotels.
afford it. I
Possible.
can't.
You know
You
what I mean?
have you need your hotel room. You need food. You need a lot of stuff to get to Paris, for example.
Takes
Time.
time.
Yeah, you need to go back to work the next morning and all that. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's gonna be in empty stadium. Maybe it's gonna be a new, TV kind of competition instead of people getting to stadium.
That's it. That's the other thing, Ogs. TV
Mhm,
rights.
mhm.
TV rights. I mean, right now, the big games are broadcast by for us in the UK it's BT Sports, Sky Sports, and there's a couple of other channels that give you pay per view and whatnot, and it depends on the broadcasters. Now, who's gonna be broadcasting the Super League? Is it gonna be a European broadcaster? Is it gonna be our local broadcasters? I mean, there's so
But
much.
Amazon deal. I'm telling
Amazon
you, buddy.
Prime, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling you, those people already knew exactly what they are doing, and they might
yeah,
already prepare a new TV station for themselves because they got
yeah,
money to do it. Like now, they got money. Those people.
yeah.
Uh,
Well, think of it this way. The other 14 teams in the Premier League who are now left behind. What's their ambitions? The fans of Newcastle, the fans of Leicester City, the fans of West Ham, Fulham, Everton. What's their ambitions now? I mean, the Premier League has just been devalued. The organization, Premier League as an organization, has just been devalued. I mean, Yeah, and
Well,
I'm talking about England. Talking about
mhm.
Spain, talking about Germany. All these
let me
leagues.
let me just answer to this Mr. 666, Mr. Devil himself. So he said that if you hate money, nobody hates money here, brother. We're not making money even doing this. We are just proud. It's just a pride thing. The money is going to the big guys. It's not like we heading money, but it just it doesn't sound. It doesn't really feel good, if that makes sense. We don't get any money, and from this, we just passionate fan. Okay, add to the stream. Baggy, you there? Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. I just got to stick this for a second.
Okay, no problem. All right. So, man, I don't even know if we should talk about our league game on Tuesday, because I don't know. I might go live, or Baggy might go live tomorrow. We can join and discuss
Yeah.
about, because right now it's all over the place. We don't know what's going on, really. So
Yeah, let's wait till the next 12 hours to see other statements that will be coming out. Then that will decide whether the team will go on or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cruz. What?
With this mic, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say to just answer Baggy's point about affording to go to the games. They're talking about even some of these games being abroad and being in another continent.
Yeah.
Maybe some of them in Asia or the Middle East. So
Yeah. No, it's crazy. It's crazy. Kuz, you know what it is, mate. Once this kicks off, they're gonna try to generate money quickly. Right now, pay-per-view games are like £15. I would say the Super League. We're looking at like 50, 60, maybe even £100 per game. To watch it, and you know what? You know what? The guys in the Middle East, they can afford that. Right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly.
So they'll be paying that money. All right, and then eventually, people like us, we have two choices: either we get left behind, or we jump on the bandwagon. And I'll be honest with you, I love football, and I mean, me, Oaks, this is part of our our ambitions to go on these platforms with football. So I would be getting those subscriptions, and if I don't get the subscriptions, I'll be getting ways to watch these matches. And to be honest, I just don't want to see it like that. I don't want to see us playing against Real Madrid, and we have to go to I don't know, Miami. Someone said Miami. Go to America and watch the games in America. Why? Stamford Bridge is
soulless.
Exactly.
Exactly.
For me, playing Real Madrid in a cup final, in a semi-final. That's what it's all about. I don't want to be playing Real Madrid every other weekend. I mean, what's the point of playing Real Madrid? There's no flavor to it no more. There's there's nothing special about it anymore.
Yeah,
for me, these big games, they have value, and the Super League is gonna take that value away, man. It's gonna just make it like every other Sunday. You know what I mean? It's just it's not
And somebody say Messi again.
Messi versus Maguire.
That's funny, man. That's funny. We're gonna see that Messi every week. Messi against Maguire.
Yeah, I don't know. I think my mic was kind of when I was just making a point about our team. Like I said, for us as Chelsea fans, we probably won't be as affected. Like I said, we can probably still compete for this league, this challenge. So
we will.
For me, it's more of a case of football in general. And like I said, like you guys do these platforms as part of your careers and things like that you want to pursue. And it's like, the whole romance of a player like Haaland coming in and playing football and coming from a country like Norway and being able to play at a big platform. Say the Dortmund don't play now and he stays at Dortmund, then he stays in Dortmund while everyone's watching the Super League and some of the best players. Because you remember, some of the teams outside of the big six have got some world-class players. You still got players like Everton, Richarlison. You still got world-class players playing for teams outside of the quote-unquote big six. So Leicester, it's crazy. It doesn't make any sense.
Can you see that it could be also the it could help also the new generation of big stars from the lower divisions,
In
like
what way?
the next Mbappe playing in the championship or, in the Premier League, but can't
Ox,
get to the super. Yes.
Ox, check this out, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The next World Cup, yeah, the next
Mm-hmm.
World Cup is going to have second-tier players playing in the World Cup.
Yeah, that's impossible.
What is the point of that? What is the point of me watching the World Cup when I know the best players are not even on that stage? I mean,
Yeah.
for me, that's just destroying football, man. This whole thing. I mean, I know FIFA is corrupt. I know UEFA is corrupt. I know all of these organizations, they're doing it for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But at least, they're doing it. They're doing it in a way that is organized and that is open to criticism and open to legal action. I mean, but once the clubs control it, then who are you going to hold accountable? Because there is no organization controlling it. I mean, the head of this Super League is the chairman of Real Madrid. A team that's in the competition. So who you going to hold accountable? This is the issue. This is the problem, man.
Yeah, that's a great point. That's a great point because I saw that and there was like a hierarchy of who were the founding owners, and then it was Perez, and then I think it was Josh Kroenke, the Glazers, and I was like, hold on a minute here, that's incredible. How can teams in the league be the chairmen of the league? So, like you said, it's open to corruption.
That's crazy because they're gonna just corrupt the whole thing up.
The whole thing, exactly.
6 matches and do whatever they want.
Yeah. It'd be like we have Real Madrid and Chelsea playing for like first spot, and then Real Madrid own the league, innit? So we're not winning that match. You can do whatever you want. You're not winning that match. Forget about VAR, man. You'll have Real Madrid. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but even the governing bodies, like suspensions, drug testing, all that sort of stuff. Like who oversee that? That's great. That is the more you think about it, the more absolutely
it's got a lot of implication around this thing, man. You're just opening my mind. Like it's just like a domino effect that
exactly. That's what
my goodness, this is going to kill football. The death of football is done. It's done. The soul is gone, man.
It's crazy, man.
But Tuesday, Brighton, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Who cares? Cruz, who cares, man? Who cares? Like, we can come first, and it ain't gonna make a difference, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying earlier. I don't know if you were on. I said it doesn't even matter if you win the league now. Who cares about winning the Premier League?
Who cares? Yeah. Finish top 4. Finish top, bottom half. We're not playing in the Premier League next season.
Yeah, they said they're going to demote us to League 2. Okay, we play in League 2.
Well, for the history, though.
Have a nice day in Shrewsbury or
for the history, like, hey, we won the last
Champions
League before tsunami happened. So,
but they're not going to let us play that, man. That's the problem. They're not going to let us play it. Go on.
Do you think it's going to be like some kind of negotiation between them to find something to do together?
Hey, good point. That's a good point. Ogs, it's going to be a war, man. It's going to be a war over the next couple of days. It's going to be a war. Threats, lawsuits. I wouldn't be surprised to see strikes, man. I mean, you know what I would love? I would love for the players to not turn up for the next game.
Yeah.
Against Brighton, we just don't turn up, and we said, "Look, we're not playing.
Do you think
do whatever you want?"
I think players are going to get a lot of bonuses, though. So they get money.
We'll see now how much players really care. Because I was thinking the same thing. Because if somebody says to you, "You're on 200 grand, and with this new Super League, you'll be on 500."
Yeah.
And you look at your football career, it's too short. I'm gonna
get where am I signing?
When do I start? I've I've never been to Miami before. Sounds good.
So my question is,
Mhm.
will the players still represent their country? Because some players are desperate to play for the national team. And when they are in that Super League, they can't play for the national team. So
I don't know.
what is it all about?
You know what? I think countries like England, it's not really going to matter too much for us because we have a big pool of players. But let's look at Morocco. Yeah, Hakim Ziyech. I mean, we've just taken literally one of the best players out of their team now because of this whole thing. So is Hakim Ziyech going to play for Morocco now? He can't. Senegal, Mendy.
Edouard Mendy.
Okay, Edouard
Sadio
Mendy,
Mane.
Sadio Mane,
Mhm.
Mohamed Salah.
Koulibaly.
Some of these countries they don't have a massive pool of players, and for them to I mean, even Norway, Haaland. If Haaland does go to Real Madrid or go to these big clubs, I mean, Norway are screwed basically.
Exactly.
So this is going to have a massive impact. I mean, and this is history. This is history. And Ogg, you said something. You said something earlier about history. Listen, for me, it's always been about the Premier League, and I mean, initially it was for us to be in the top half of the league. Back in the late '90s, when I started supporting Chelsea, it was all about being there or thereabouts. Now it's all about being in the top four.
Yeah.
I mean, if we go to the Super League, I mean, we don't have that anymore. We don't have that link with the Super League. I mean, I'm sure the new generation, the people who are just opening their eyes onto football now, will be supporting Chelsea over the next couple of years. For them, the Premier League will be history. But for people like us, who grew up with this, this ain't gonna replace it, man. This is gonna be something weird for us, man.
It doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, man. It's do you think this is going just to encourage people just to support players instead of like teams? Like if, for example,
I think it will be. I think it will be a lot more. That's a good point. I think it will be exactly like how like sort of American sports stars. So you got like the Tom Brady's and the
Michael Jordan, you follow him, whatever, or LeBron James.
LeBron James,
yeah. And then when they move franchises or they move teams, it's like the fans change. LeBron's at the Heat now, so I support the Heat. And when he's at Cleveland, then I support the Cleveland. Like that's 100%. That's what it will start to lean towards. And
this is not good. Don't Americanize. Do not Americanize my sport, please.
Yeah.
Don't Americanize it. Please leave it as it is. We have so many changes already. We don't need this. Clearly, we don't need
the
this.
moment they say they're gonna scrap out the financial fair play, I know something is coming up. As soon as that news was released, I know something is coming up.
Yeah. I said it. They have to get out of this. Juventus are struggling. Barcelona are struggling. They needed something. This is the lifeline.
Yeah.
This is the lifeline to cling on
This
to
is the
that.
lifeline. You need to get money.
Yeah, this clears how many teams' debts will be cleared within the next few seasons. If for one season they got 5 billion, I think Barcelona's debts is close to 800. Within 3-4 years, they probably clear that debt. They're fine, no problem. We clear that debt. Right. We can never be relegated, so we never need to buy big players to stay in the Champions League because we can't get relegated. It's a no-brainer. If you're the owners of those clubs, it's an absolute no-brainer.
And are we gonna change football to soccer now?
Nah, man, never. Listen. Cruz has got a point there. He's got a massive point there. You see, the thing is this: who is currently having mad financial trouble? Barcelona,
Real Madrid,
Serie A, Juventus, Inter Milan, AC Milan. Exactly. These are the teams that are struggling, and this is their what's the word?
Their lifeline.
The lifeline. Yeah, this is their bailout plan. This is how they're going to get themselves back on track. Yeah, but why are they allowed to do that? Why are they allowed to be reckless with their money? All right, and then get bailed out because of this pandemic? These teams, they have history, they have this, they have that. For me, it's all about trying to to start small and become a big team and become a big club. And this is going to stop that. There's no more ladder to success for the Portsmouths and the Norwiches and and teams of that nature. There's no more. There's no line of success to them.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be stuck in that limbo of the twilight zone where Championship, go to the Premier League, get relegated the following season, and that's it. Job done. That's boring, man. That's boring. I want to see a Leicester City. I want to see a story of success, man.
I wanna get beaten 4-0 by Bournemouth.
By West Brom or Bournemouth.
Yeah.
You know what?
You wanna see West Brom come to the bridge and beat you give you a beating. Yeah, go ahead, Baggy.
I just feel sorry for Tuchel, man. I really feel sorry for Tuchel. He had 2 titles, in his finger, in between his fingers, man. He was about to lift two trophies, and now it's been taken away from him. I feel sorry for him, man.
No, but I think the league will go on until the end. I think all those matches have to be played till the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think they'll delay anything maybe till end of the season. I think maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
We don't know, man. We don't know because the thing is, the fight is just kicking off. Mm-hmm. I mean, UEFA already cancelled European competitions. There's no more Champions League. There's no more Europa League until further notice. I mean, it's been suspended, so it might still take place. It might not. Don't be surprised to see. Action being taken by the FA over the next few hours. Just tomorrow morning we're going to see something happen, man. I'm pretty sure of it.
Yeah,
it's just the beginning.
They're not taking it. They're not lying down about this, man. They're gonna stand up and fight back because this will get worse if they don't take any action.
Jesus, what's going on here with my football? So do you think the game on Tuesday is going to be played?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. They will play that game.
No,
they will play.
They will play. They will play the remaining fixtures.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't be surprised to see Man City, Chelsea, Man United, all of these clubs that are taking part in this get deducted 30 points at the end of the season and say, you've all been relegated, and promote 6 teams from the Championship, get the title to Leicester City, and say, have a laugh, mate. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Wow.
My goodness. So we're gonna try to wrap up this show because we have so much to say, and you take some rest. Yes, sir.
Ogs, Cruz, I will be streaming tomorrow, probably late afternoon. So if you guys are available, I'd love to have you guys on.
Yeah, I'll be there. I wasn't here anyways. That's why I wasn't participating. But yeah, definitely, just send me the invite, and I'll be there.
I'll put it in the group chat.
Okay, so very quickly, we have 7 minutes to go. Okay, let's forget about the European Super League or whatever. What is your score prediction or whatever? Starting 11 formation on Tuesday. What do you think is going to happen? Baggy, your starting 11.
Yeah, my starting 11. I would have Kepa in goal.
Kepa?
Actually, no. Okay. No. I'd have Kepa as my false 9.
False 9.
I'd put Timo Werner in goal. I'd have Gilmore as my right wing back. I would just go crazy. I would do some stupidness, man. I'd be like, is it? You guys are messing up the football. I'm gonna mess up this formation, man. I'm doing a mad one.
What is your score prediction?
I'd like to see us win, man. I'd like to see us win. For me, regardless of what the outcome is, with the board and the Super League and whatnot. I'm a Chelsea fan, and I want to see my team do well every game. So I think we will win. I think we will end the season on a high, regardless of things that are outside of our control. The players will always give 110%. Tuchel will give 110%. But I'm just
Sorry.
I'm afraid that Abramovich has done it dirty, man. Has done us dirty.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to defend him a little bit here because I think he didn't have any choice, Baggy, because
apparently, sorry to interrupt you. Apparently, Chelsea were pushed into this because all the other clubs, they made the decision before Chelsea, and Chelsea had two options: either go with the flow or get left behind. And I think they were pressured into it. Apparently, this could be just hearsay, but it might not be as clear cut when it comes to our club because Abramovich doesn't normally do these kind of things, man. So
yeah, but he has to.
One.
I think. Yeah, I agree. I think he has to. There's nothing. If you say no, say you double bluff it and say no.
Yeah.
You say no and they say final answer no. You're not coming. Fine, we'll take Leicester. Not the biggest draw. Not as big a draw, not as big a fan base, but you know what? We'll take Leicester. Fine, whatever. We'll take them. Yeah. Then we're out of the that competition. The Premier League's dead in the water. There's not. I don't think he had a choice.
Yeah.
I don't think he had a choice. Yeah, he had to say
yeah. Henry. So Baggy, thank you so much. We're gonna be at Baggy TV tomorrow morning, everybody. I'm gonna put the link. If you send me the link earlier, I'm gonna share on my social and my YouTube and all that.
I will for the stream. I'll probably let you guys know 2-3 hours before the stream.
Okay, sure. Thank you, Baggy. Get some sleep, man. Hey,
take care, Chris. Take care.
Drink something. I'm
fasting. I'm fasting. I can't drink nothing.
Now you can't sleep because of this, man.
Yeah, I know.
Much love, and peace to your family, brother.
Cheers. Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Take care, guys.
Have a good one. Yeah.
Okay, and Henry from New York City, what do you have to say quickly about tomorrow? Because Tuesday game. Are we gonna win? You think we're gonna still focus?
Yeah, I see support Chelsea all the way, but the whole of this Super League thing has just changed my mindset. I don't even know what to say about it again. But I always support Chelsea. Definitely, I want Chelsea to win. And I want them to win convincingly.
Okay, and you know that Brighton are fighting for relegation, right? That is a very dangerous.
They will not relegate.
Do you know if Lamptey is fit? Tariq Lamptey?
I'm not sure. He's not. He's not fit.
He's still injured.
He's still injured?
He's not fit yet.
Okay. All right. So, Harry, brother, let's talk tomorrow, man. Get some sleep.
Yeah, no problem. I'm still at work, so.
You're still at work? Yeah, don't get sacked. Don't get sacked because of this football thing, man.
No, I'm the boss here, sir.
Okay. Peace, brother.
Take care so much. Take care, bro.
All right, Cruz.
Yes, my friend.
You to finish this debate, man. What do you have to say? Yeah, finish the show so we can go get some rest.
Yeah, it's really late here. It's 3 a.m.
Wow.
I guess I'll go for 2-1
Chelsea.
Yeah, I think Brighton they're fighting like you said. I think Fulham are probably down West Brom. I think that result for Fulham today probably secured it for them. But I think Brighton need to still win. Probably say 2-1 for us. And starting lineup kind of similar to what we had in the last game. To be fair, I wouldn't change much. I think.
Well, Thiago Silva is injured though. So.
He's injured, yeah. So for Thiago, I'd probably bring in Christensen in the back. That's
Christensen also injured. Remember last time? Yeah, last time he wasn't even playing. So we might have to go with
Zuma and Rudiger then probably. Yeah,
that is going to be it.
That probably
Bill Gilmore. I would like to see Bill Gilmore though.
He doesn't fancy Gilmore. There's either they've got a plan for him and they don't want him to get injured. He doesn't fancy him because I think if he rated him even to a certain level, he should have played by now. So I don't think he doesn't rate him. I'm not saying his career is over under Tuchel, but I just think maybe at this point Tuchel wants to play the experienced players and he doesn't want to bring him in yet. I don't know. Maybe
But
he
at
has
some
a
point,
bigger plan.
at some point, he needs to play him because we are getting so many injuries.
Yeah, I think I think him and Tammy will have a big say towards the next few weeks. I think mainly Tammy. I think Tammy will. I think he's not been playing, but I think it always works out like that. A player that you need was not on the fringes, like especially with the amount of games coming up now, home and away, Real Madrid, the final. Yeah. I think we might need him at some point. So we'll see, but we'll see, man.
All right, brother. Thank you so much for being here. And
anytime.
Tomorrow I'm off. So I might go live at some point just to give people a voice. So we can continue this. We're gonna have more information by then.
Exactly.
So we can analyze. Thank you so much, everybody.
Man. Thank you. We appreciate you, man.
Peace and love to everybody, and see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.